Hi everyone, Laura Renner here, founder of Freedom Makers, coming to you live. As you can probably hear from my voice, I'm still recovering from my illness last week. Wanted to share with you some of the lessons that I learned about leadership when I was in the Air Force, and we have three of them in our blog this week. And the first is to take care of your people truly. And what I mean by that is, if sometimes people like to make fun of the tech companies because they're like, oh, we have ping pong tables or whatever. And that is one way. But what I mean is be there for them in the way that they need. In the military at least, or in any big corporation, it's pretty obvious when a leader is more worried about managing up versus down. And so then the people can see that and they behave accordingly. And so it's the same thing even as a business owner. If you don't care, they're not going to care. If you're not there, they're not going to be there. Things like that. So take care of them by, as we've discussed in previous articles, about getting them the resources they need, communicating with them about what you're doing to get them the resources or why you aren't able to, and things like that. Like set up an environment for them to do their jobs and do them well. And that's what we mean by taking care of your people truly. The second one, which now I'm blanking on what it was. Oh, it's flexibility is the key to air power. And that's a quote that a lot of us in the Air Force know. And I always say it because I think it's funny, but none of my civilian friends ever understand it. But really, or I shouldn't say they don't understand it, they don't laugh. But really, it's just about how flexibility is the key to anything. And especially in small business, when you're able to adapt and change, then that really spells survival and success in the long run. And so it's just, I couldn't not include it, but it's really about flexibility, being able to adapt and overcome challenges that come your way as a leader in your own business. And the third one is mission first. And I just heard this quote from a mentor recently, and I've been saying it a lot since then, but it's when you have a common purpose, that leads to unity of effort. And he got that from Thomas Jefferson. But I really like that quote, and I think that really fits in line with the mission first, because when you know why and maybe that goes along with Simon Sinek's why, know your why. When you know why you're doing something, and when your people know why they are doing it, then that really helps with the unity of effort and with accomplishing things. When people don't know why they're doing something, that's when disagreements can come into play, or when politics take over and the petty disagreements that stem from politics take over. And so when you put the mission first, when you have that common effort, then that common purpose, that leads to that unity of effort. And so that can be in your business too, knowing who your customer is, each person in your business, knowing who their customer is, what their role is as far as supporting the business and the efforts of the business, whether it's the actual consumer of the service or product you're creating, or it's another employee or something like that. But knowing who your customer is and knowing why you're doing something for that customer is part of that mission first. So those are my 3 lessons I'm sharing with you today, and I hope that you are illness-free as we head into this winter season, and I will see you again next week. All right, take care. Thank you. Bye.